Okay. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kid Beast, and if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, if you're wondering why you here, if I popped up in your recommendeds, if you've been watching my live streams, hey, you watching YBM TV. Now today is a story time video. I haven't done these, and it's been like 3 years since I did a story time, but I actually got a story to tell. My nigga Chris hit me up the other day when I was live streaming and was like, bro, you don't do story times no more. And I'm like, man, I really don't even post videos no more, for real. But I actually got a pretty cool story to tell. So I only got 4 toes on my left foot. I'm missing the middle one, the one that go right there in the middle. You see how stiff this is? It don't bend no more at all. A little bit, but like that hurts. I can't bend it. That shit's tough. The other one is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 5 over there, but this one only got 4. All right, so I could start at the beginning of this story, the very beginning. I don't know if that would help anybody. I ain't gonna say we necessarily pressed for time, but this is what happened. Okay, so me and my girl were at a hotel. No, okay, so, all right. This is the best way to tell this story. So we just got back in town. I lived in Illinois/Iowa, the Quad Cities, for about 3.5 years. We ended up coming back. This was January of 23, because it's 24 now. So was this last year? I feel like it's been longer than that, but we'll say 23 for the sake of time. I want to say it was 22 though, but anyway, the beginning of the year we came back, it was January. So we were not necessarily beefing, but like we just wasn't really getting along for real, not really talking to each other. I blame the city for a lot of reasons, but shit just weird when we here. And when we was gone, shit was just a lot better. So we come back and just little BS start happening with us, in between us. We're not really talking or vibing like we should be. So like the middle of February, I say it was before, it was before Valentine's Day. So it was the beginning of February. This happened this happened after Valentine's Day. So the middle of February. Okay. We had a hotel. We ended up getting a room or whatever, so we could kick it, just be by ourselves. The kids, we sent the kids off. We got this hotel room, and we was like, bet we just about to chill. Went and got some, some liquor, woo out the bam. And so we chilling now. Okay, so I can only come with facts. It's gonna sound weird. Y'all can say what y'all want to or whatever. I'm at the hotel by myself for couple hours. I don't ask questions no more. I've been in this relationship for 13 years. If I need to know, I will know. I don't ask a lot of questions. You can call me what you want. So I'm in this hotel room chilling by myself. I'm watching TV, I'm playing the game, whatever, vibing by myself, drinking. And so then she comes in with more drinks, and she was like, we're about to go smoke in the car or whatever. Just hotboxing the car is always something that we do. That's how I knew shit was getting back to the way it was supposed to be. So she like, we're gonna hotbox the car later. So I'm like, bet. I get dressed to hotbox the car just because it's like a date for me, for us anyway. So I didn't get like, slacks and Stacey Adams, but I put clothes on to go sit in the car and smoke with my girlfriend. So I'm getting dressed or whatever, putting clothes on, and she like, we gonna go to so-and-so house. So I'm like, all right, bet. We can pull up over there real quick. We actually was about to make a couple stops. Now, mind you, it's Friday. We got the room until Sunday. For the whole first couple hours, I was in that bitch by myself. Then she gets there and it's like, oh yeah, we about to go kick it at so-and-so house, and then we gonna slide over to so-and-so house because they want to drink with us too. I'm like, all right, bet. So that's a waste of money for the hotel room if we not about to be in this bitch, but I didn't pay for it. So like at the end of the day, I really don't care, but I'm lost. I'm very confused. So We get in the car. And the first stop we make is the last stop we fucking make. So we pull up to my cousin's house. Now, my cousin is in the process of moving. So a lot of her, everything is everywhere. I'll put it to you like that. So we come in the house, sit down in the living room, we about to smoke. So we rolling up and all that stuff. I gotta go to the bathroom. Now, the water in the bathroom don't work. Like I said, they moving. The utilities have all been switched over. Like there's not a lot going on in this house other than the little furniture that's there and us smoking. So I'm like, damn, I gotta go to the bathroom. She like, is it number 1 or number 2? I'm like, so I just gotta pee real quick. She like, all right, cool. You know, the water over here, it ain't really working right now because we moving. So I was gonna say, if you gotta go number 2, you can go in the bathroom, just, you know, woo out the bam. But if you gotta go number 1, please just, if you can, just go outside. I'm like, bet, you know, I ain't scared of the world to see. Goddamn, this motherfucker big. Okay, so I slide outside. Now they have a dog. My cousin has a dog. I've seen this dog. I know this dog. I don't mess with the dog or pet it or nothing like that, but it acknowledges me and I acknowledge it. I'm trying to record a video. We know each other, okay? I walk outside. It's the house, the main street. So the house is on a busy street. So if as soon as I step outside, there's cars coming down the street. I'm like, damn, all right, I can't just pull it out right here. No shame in my game, but I ain't trying to get arrested for shade. So I walk around the house, okay? Now, it's the house, the busy street, and then the alley. So I walk out of the house, walk down the street, go up the alley. Not necessarily down the street, but down the house, up the alley. The dog is in the backyard, chained to the porch. I see the dog. I walk up to the dog. I pet the dog. Hey, dog, what's up? I'm about to go to the bathroom. Cool. I go to the bathroom, right? I walk back past the dog. I know the dog is there, but I don't see it. And then I just have my shit out. I'm trying to record a video. Now I put my shit up. I'm about to go back in the house and smoke. Cool. I walk past the dog. I got on Pickle Rick slides. Coldest sandals I've ever had in my life. I walk past the dog. My left side. I walk past the dog. The house over here, right? I come on the side of the house. So I'm walking past the dog. And I don't see it. I don't hear it. I don't hear the chain rattling, nothing. I just feel something. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is that? And then it yanked me. So now I'm on the ground. I fall forward. So I turn. I'm on my back now. And I'm like, what the fuck? The dog is attached to my foot. So I'm yanking like, get the fuck off. I'm pulling my foot back. And I yank it out. Dog don't bark or nothing. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? He got my sandal now. So I'm thinking he, chewing on my sandal and shit. So I'm trying to walk. But my foot, it feels funny. So I'm like, nah, this ain't right. So I'm like, oh my God, the dog just bit my toe off. They like, huh? My girl and my cousin, they like, bro, stop playing all the time. I play a lot. So I'm like, no, like for real, I'm hopping and shit, woo, off the bam. So I want to say the sock was off, the sandal was, I'm like shaking talking about it. I hate it so much. Thinking about it, it makes me feel weird. So I snatch my foot away. I hop into the house. They looking at it. Now, I can feel the toe hanging. It's literally doing this. The rest of my feet is like this, but the middle toe is doing this. And as I hop into the house, I feel it swinging. Jesus. Oh my God. The worst. So I'm like, the hospital down the street. So I'm freaking out because the pain is devastating, okay? Unbearable. On top of that, I'm drunk. I'm high. I popped a pill. I had that honey pack in my system. I was on, my goal for that night was to fall into some coochie, okay? I fucking fell into a dog mouth, pause. And the shit just, it got bad after that. So now we racing to the hospital. I'm not losing blood or nothing like that. It ain't like I'm leaking or no shit like that. But I'm traumatized. I'm not in my right state of mind, and I'm freaking the fuck out. So we get to the hospital. They put me in the or I hop into the wheelchair, roll myself to the thing. Shorty parked the car. The lady is talking to me. She like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? What's wrong? We in the emergency room." I'm like, "Yeah, I just got my toe bit off. Woo out the bam. You know, I need some help. Some medicine. Can I get some drugs, please? Because this shit hurt." She like, "Oh, well, no, we need some more information first." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So my girl come in. We talking, blah, blah, blah. They trying to pull me into the back and talk to me. I'm trying to record a video. I only want drugs. So now my cousin calling me. She stayed back at the house. She was waiting on her husband to get there. So they on the phone trying to calm me down or whatever. But I'm like, no. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever had their toe bit off, shot before. Like, if it has never happened to you, you can't tell me how to react, okay? So I'm flipping out. I'm in the hospital. I ain't necessarily cussing people out. But everybody trying to talk to me like, "Yeah, so what's going on? Do you know if the dog had his shots and all that stuff?" I'm hurt. Like, y'all talk about shit that's irrelevant. Now, of course, the dog having shots is relevant because they need to know if I might have rabies or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the whole goal is to not tell nobody whose dog it was, so the dog don't get taken away, put down, all that shit. So I'm trying to I'm not a good liar. I'm a horrible liar. I'm in pain. And I'm getting thrown question after question. So I'm lying and not lying at the same time. Because I'm like, yeah, I was at my cousin's house. I went in the backyard and the dog bit me. Whose dog was it? Well, I don't know, but it was at my cousin's house. Like, just saying dumbass shit. I'm trying to lie. They like, "So what street was you on?" I'm like, "I'm on so-and-so street." "Oh, where your cousin stayed?" "No, I mean, I wasn't over there. I was leaving from the," like, just saying just incoherent ass just bullshit because I'm in pain. I'm just hurt so bad. So come to find out, they tell my girl, "Yeah, the way that he came in here just begging for drugs and stuff, we're not gonna give him anything because, you know, it's borderline junkie activity." They thought I came in there just for the drugs. But my shit is dangling. So, like, make it make sense, bro. I'm really just, like, freaking out. I'm trying to record a video. So then they called a doctor or whatever. They like, "Yeah, we're going to have the doctor come look at it." He come look at it. He like, the toe is still there. It's there. But it's barely there. So I don't know if I can save it and just kind of shorten it. You know, kind of put it back together. Or if I'm going to just have to take the whole thing off. I don't know yet. You know, I still got to look at it. We got to, you know, I'm looking at how your body is reacting to woo out the bam. I'm not really listening. So he's saying shit that's probably, you know, I need to hear, but I can't hear it right now. So they like, "Yeah, so yeah, we're going to have to give you surgery or whatever, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be awake, right? They're like, "No, we got to put you to sleep for this. The pain would kill you. Like, no, you can't be awake for this." So I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm good. Like, I'll walk it off or whatever." Like, the one, it's only two real things I'm scared of in life. Getting shot in the head and getting put to sleep. Everything else I'll take. I'll take all of it. I'll burn to death, freeze to death, whatever. Jump off a cliff, fall from a million stories, whatever. I'll deal with that. Getting shot in the head and getting put to sleep are two things that people don't come back from. People have fallen off of 100-story buildings and lived to tell the tale. Now, it don't happen a lot, but the odds are beat it. You can beat it, okay? Not everybody that gets shot in the head make it. The turnover rate for bullet to the brain is low or high. I don't know the terminology there, but you get where I'm coming, right? So I'm freaking out. I'm crying at this point. Hysterical tears. "Can you please call my mom?" Cartoon Connect shows up too. Shout out Cartoon Connect. That nigga brought me headphones so I could listen to music to get my mind off of shit. He sat with me for hours until they put me into the back and had my surgery. Big shout out to Cartoon Connect, man. That nigga was definitely there. When they talk about people that show up when the time is needed, that nigga showed up. And I kid you not, I'm on the phone. He called me while I was in the hospital waiting on the doctor. I'm telling him what happened because I don't believe this shit. My girl, I think either my girl called him or I called him, but I needed to talk to bro. So he ended up like, oh, I'm down the street, bro. I'm going to pull up. That nigga came and sat at the hospital with me for hours. After the surgery, the next day, he went, checked on the kids, and then came right back up there. Big shout out to Cartoon Connect. My girl also never left my side. Don't think I'm nothing like that. But just shout out. She's supposed to be there. He didn't have to be. So, but whatever. And then, so then they finally get my mom down there. She like, yeah, all right, so you need to calm the fuck down and chill out. You're a grown man. Like, she didn't really say it like that. But she like, they got to do this. They got to put you to sleep. I'm going to be right here or whatever. My mom literally held my hand up until they brought me into the back where they gave me the anesthesia and I went to sleep. So I'm trying to record a video. They know I'm freaking out about being put to sleep. They hear it. I'm telling my mom, I'm telling my girl, the nurses, the doctors, all of that. So they like, they put me in the room, they take me off the bed, and they put me on a table. So I'm like, yeah, this is the autopsy. I'm fucking dead. They put this liquid. It was like yellow or orange or some shit. I'm looking over here. It was like yellow or orange or some shit. And they put it in my IV thing and was like, what did he say? This, you gonna feel this. Or something he said, you gonna feel this. And I'm like, all right, bet. So he putting it in me as this pause. As he putting it in, pause. I feel it. Oh my, it starts burning. Like, I ain't gonna say everything starts burning, but I felt this sensation that I couldn't get away from. And it was painful. And it was sharp. And it was just like, it started in my arm and then it just like went down. I felt all of that. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if this is right. Like, I'm spazzing at this point. So, as I'm sitting there standing up at this light, I got 5 people around me. The doctor, it was 2 nurses on this side and 2 at the end of me. So, I'm sitting there, they just talking to me. They all looking down on me. I'm just looking up. And they just talking to me or whatever. And he was explaining what was about to happen. As he was explaining it, I fell asleep. Like, I remember that part vividly. He was like, all right, so all we going to do is we going to go in, we going to, blah, 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 stitch this up, and then I started drifting off. Like, I didn't even try to fight it. That shit's strong. I wanted to fight it, but I couldn't. Like, I just drifted off. And then when I woke up, it literally like 30 minutes had passed. Like, the surgery, it was quick as hell. About 30, this happened at night, around like 10:30, 11. They did the surgery at midnight. I was awake in my hotel bed. I was awake in the hospital bed by like 12:35, 12:40. Like, it was, I felt like it was still, shit, it wasn't even old yet. So then I wake up in pain. I snuck the vape in. Don't ask me how I did that. I snuck the vape in. The nurse almost caught me. It was tough. But that's pretty much it. Once I woke up, I was cool. The pain was still there. They only gave me 5 pills. I popped 2 of those in the car. The pain never really went away. It took months. Like, it still kind of felt like it's a toe there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I still feel like it's a toe there. But it don't hurt no more. The pain went away after like months, but it still felt like it was a dog on my shit. Like, it hurt like hell for months. But now I still hoop. I can do backflips and shit, jump on trampolines. I can run really fast. But yeah, nothing much. I walk funny now, I think. People always said I always had a distinctive walk, but now I feel it. I don't put a lot of pressure on my left side at all. I don't know if anybody ever notices that. But yeah, man, I try to stay away from left foot activities as much as possible, except for basketball. I hoop, I ball it in you niggas up. I'm dunking on niggas, catching lobs. It's really that on the court. But if I don't have to, then I won't. But yeah, that's it, man. 9-toe game. Ooh-wee. I got a song where I was like, I'm 10 toes more or less, but I won't never see defeat. I'm 10 toes more or less, but I won't never see defeat. That's tight. That's a bar. That's a bar.